Well, the bell hasn't sounded, but Rocky Johnson and Gino Hernandez just had a foot race around that ring, and Gino was grabbed by the robe by Rocky, and you see the robe being pushed out of the ring. The bell has not yet sounded. The referee is trying to get something. Well, he finally got order out of this and put the pair of them together. Gino Hernandez. Shall I say the new Gino Hernandez? Trying to outdo the shiftiness of Rocky Johnson. Gino that's Rocky Johnson. Gino in the white trunks. This match, one fall, 15 minutes or less. The referee is Branko Lubic. And Gino did not find an encouraging word anyplace as he came home in the ring, and oh man, Rocky that time literally bounced Gino Hernandez into that top rope just by sheer power, and he's the guy who can do it. Rocky said something about putting Gino over his knee. Of course, you can make a mistake when you underrate a man like that. But figuratively speaking, so far he has done exactly that. So Gino now has disowned the fans of Houston, claiming that they have not supported him the way they should. And he has now adopted a style that he was never taught by Jose Lothario. And in this arena of shifting fortunes, he'd best adopt a style that's going to count in victory. So Gino's trying to get some of these fans to shut up, but somehow they don't listen to him. Perhaps he'll hold that against them too. Rocky is solid. And when they call him Rocky, I'll tell you that's one thing, that he truly is Rocky. And Gino Hernandez literally hung on to the rope to escape what was fate that was awaiting him, and that was the quickest change of mind and the quickest change of direction I have seen in many a moon. Well, if he did that to the fans in the house, he'd get the same reception he's getting from Rocky Johnson. Gino Hernandez unleashing now the first double-barreled attack that he has thrown at Rocky Johnson. Rocky has not only eluded him, but outwitted him during the first few moments of this match. And as he rides that chin lock, he is trying to hang on to the chin of Rocky Johnson and keep him bottled up. Rocky's exerting the pressure of that neck. He is using the strength of his neck to force Gino forward and to get backward through his legs. And you've got to have a neck like a bull to be able to do what he just accomplished then, because Gino had the better of the leverage. Rocky, with his strange style. Rocky is not an easy man to wrestle. He bounces from some of the fancier moves of boxing to some of the more solid moves of wrestling, and he does it quickly, like that. And Gino Hernandez, as he lands on the cold, cold, cold concrete, Gino is claiming that he was thrown over the top rope. Not exactly so, because he was drop kicked, and you can't throw a man when you drop kick him. You can knock him over, but you can't throw him over. Rocky has that air of confidence in the walk, and that I've mentioned before that Rocky, even on the day that he wrestles, will work out for 2 or 3 hours. Today again in the YMCA Health Club gymnasium, which he says is the finest gym in the world. And Gino has spent more time outside the ring, being knocked outside the ring, than he has spent in the ring. And as he hangs on to those teeth, he might better count them. So Gino bellyaches to Branko Ljubic. So Gino's complete about face here has confused many of these fans, but it has not confused Rocky Johnson. Rocky looks on it as an air of juvenile petulance, and he treats it as such. But right now, there is nothing juvenile about the leg scissor that Gino is holding on Rocky Johnson. He's got that leg wrapped up and wrapped up well. Basically, Gino learned his wrestling skill, and he managed to do well, but not as well as Gino wanted. And that will not advance his hopes. And a 3-point landing for Gino Hernandez. Rocky just pours that power to him, lays it in there. Leg scissor, well applied. Many occasions, one of the finest holds in wrestling when it's used by an expert. A lot of them spring to mind, but none was ever more efficient in using a body scissor than long-legged Otto Kuss, who at present is major domo of the President's Health Club downtown. Body scissor. And Gino now trying to gain a pin, and this is proper wrestling retaliation, to gain a pin while Rocky hangs stubbornly onto that hold. And Gino is hollering for referee Branko Ljubic to count. But here we are now with Gino having unleashed a mad dog attack on Rocky Johnson and trying now to follow it up with a rushing kicking attack, but he picked the wrong spot. He picked Rocky's head. And oh, as this unleashes, we've got Gino Hernandez hung up. And he is hung up for fair here, as he doesn't have anything left to protect himself. Rocky's trying to make sure he stays there. Can't blame him. And Rocky was enjoying Gino's predicament, and well, he might. He put him in it. Well, I'll be darned. Rocky Johnson. I think he did something here that the whole crowd was waiting for him to do. He gave Gino Hernandez a spanking. And Gino's plot has gone awry. There's one, there's two, and nothing that he's trying seems to go right. Everything he's trying is going wrong and bouncing in front of him, and again, a humiliated Gino Hernandez stomps out of the ring. But I don't know whether this is going to change either his mind or his
10 minutes.
Or his attitude. It's hard to say. 10 minutes have gone by. 5 minutes remain in this battle. Stick around. There is lots of time left for this match. And Gino right now must be having second thoughts about the many things he has been trying that have been definitely ill-advised. Rocky right now is master of the situation. He's calm, he's cool out there, and Gino is all riled up. So Gino is in a test of strength with Rocky Johnson. Could be another ill-advised trick, but I'd watch out for Gino. Whoops. No, you don't have to watch out at this particular moment. And I think he wants Rocky disqualified for stepping on his hands. And it backfired and bounced against Gino Hernandez for sure that time. And these fans are thoroughly enjoying the effort. I tell you, you got to have an itchy foot. It must really wanted to fire away at that white target. Now Rocky, there are 3 minutes remaining. Rocky Johnson will be wrestling on next Friday night's card here at the Sam Houston Coliseum. And so will Gino Hernandez. Whether it'll be the new Gino Hernandez or whether somewhere he'll see the light, we'll have to find out. Gino. And this. Well, whether Gino is going to be wrestling next Friday night could depend on the outcome of what happened then. But he's coming back in the ring. And he is ready to swear to Rocky Johnson that he is going to change his style right now, and I am not so sure. There are 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes still to go, and Rocky still wary. After all, when a man changes his spots one time, he could change them again. And Rocky landed on his feet beautifully. A wind-up and a pitch. And on top, Rocky Johnson. Whoops, that's close. And Rocky now going into a neck breaker, which may or may not work to his advantage. He was there is something that could change this match right fast. Gino's on top, but the legs and under the ropes interfering, so that's the call for the break. And again, Gino's plans go wrong. The Billy Goat butt by Rocky Johnson, and Gino made another error. On top, Rocky, there's one. Close, close. Time is running close. And he's going for a pile driver.
Only 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds to go in this 15-minute match. And Gino's having his job problems. Those headbutts have not been easy to take. But he is still reaching for the
15 seconds.
edge of the ring as a means of staying in
10.
that ring. Here comes the wrap-up. He's looking for the small package, but
5 seconds. 4,
Gino's long-legged
3,
style.
2,
There's one, there's
1.
two,
The bell.
and that was alarmingly close.
Time to be drawn, declared by
And
Lubitsch,
the time
Gino
limit
Hernandez and Rocky
having
Johnson.
come right down. Gino is trying to get referee Branko Lubitsch to give him the decision. Lubitsch has not yet raised the hand of both men, but Rocky wants 5 more minutes. Gino says, let's go, and they have taken matters in their own hands and agreed to 5 more minutes. And Gino has called off the impromptu pact.